I'm Buddy Valastro, and this is my family. Together, we make cakes.
Cakes on a plate. What could go wrong?
Big cakes, crazy cakes. And those cakes turn into more cakes, and pies, and cookies, and pizza. In this enormous factory where I work side by side with my family.
Well, it's all you. I said no steam.
Running a small bakery was tough, but running an empire...
You're in my world now, Junior. You get down.
When your family's by your side, it's a piece of cake.
Un air d'accordéon comme autrefois, un bouquet de roses dans tes bras.
To you, my love.
To a delicious
I'm
dinner.
drinking rosé.
I'm drinking red wine.
Tonight is date night, and I'm taking my wife to one of the hottest restaurants in New York, Danielle. Daniel Boulud is one of the most renowned and decorated chefs in the world. He's a real deal Michelin star chef. And my daughter Sofia, who's off at the University of Delaware studying business and hospitality, was lucky enough to get a summer internship there.
How you doing, Faye?
Good, how are you?
Oh, man, we are hungry. We are ready.
You guys are gonna eat good.
So how do you like working at Danielle versus the other restaurants?
I like them. I mean, Danielle's obviously the flagship, so it's a different environment at each, but you learn how to do things and all that.
Is it embarrassing to have my parents visit me at work? A little bit. But it's so good that they're seeing that I'm getting other exposure to the industry. I'm learning a lot at my internship that I know will help me one day with the family business.
Oh, wow.
So to begin, we have a tasting of leeks for you. On the left side, we have poached leek with egg and tarragon. And on the right side, we have some confit grapefruit grilled leek on top of that with some mustard seeds.
What?
Let me feed you. We're on a date night.
Oh, my God, this is so good.
What is happening?
What is happening?
Well, chef would like to start you off with some caviar, and nothing goes better with caviar than champagne.
Oh, hey, speaking of chef.
Welcome.
Such a pleasure
Nice
to see you.
to see you.
Remember my wife, Lisa, right?
Of course, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How you been?
Very well, very well. We were so happy to know that you were coming, and it meant a lot to us.
Oh, well, listen, we love you so much, and you know I have so much respect and admiration for what you do. Danielle, how long has this restaurant been open?
Danielle had been open for 30 years, and we just actually...
We had a little party.
Yeah, hey, well,
Yeah, so...
salute to 30 years.
Cheers to 30. Not too long ago, we did a wonderful event for our customers, but since then, you know, we want to celebrate all year long.
Oh, well, listen, anytime you need a cake, please, it'd be my honor.
That's so sweet, because we actually wanted to do a toast for our staff to say thank you and continue to celebrate the 30 years.
If you're up for it to do a...
Well, I would love you need a cake. No, I'll make you a cake.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well,
I'll make you a beautiful cake.
something Italian, you know,
Hey,
a little slice.
a little something,
Something
you
the
know.
buddy style.
Yeah,
The buddy
absolutely.
style.
I am so excited that Danielle asked my dad to make him a cake. I will finally be able to show my dad what I could do at the bakery. That is an amazing opportunity, and I definitely want to be part of it.
To be honest with you, I'm a little nervous.
You nervous?
These guys are like fancy French pastry chefs. You taste this, there's a sauce, there's a this, there's a dip, and there's layers and depth and flavor, like every single bite. I can't just bring like a, you know, chocolate fudge cake here.
No.
Man, we gotta come up with something complex, something sexy.
Maybe it'll turn me on.
Check, please.
It's 100 degrees out there. And even though we got one of the best air conditions and dehumidifiers and all this NASA stuff, when it's that hot, it doesn't matter. I gotta keep my eye on the factory line and this custom cake for Daniel Boulud.
Hello. Uh-oh. All right, let's gather around here.
So,
Last night,
we went on a romantic dinner date.
where at? Danielle, in the city. Daniel Boulud's original restaurant.
Chef Daniel Boulud is known as the top. He's who you know, try to get to. He's who you want to be.
Amazing. I mean, like, the best of the best. Michelin star.
Where you take your dates to
Yeah.
dinner.
Wow.
Girls that matter.
It's the 30th anniversary. He said, what do you think about maybe making a little celebratory cake for the staff? We gotta go there with our best. Not only our best looking, where they're gonna be wowed by the cake,
Yeah.
but what is the best tasting cake we can make? It's fine dining. But he's also a fun guy. So like maybe we could do some like stacked pots and make some sauce dripping out of it. I think it's kind of fun. I want to take like a fun approach. Like maybe a caricature of him in some sorts, Anna. And then I'm thinking besides the cake, we're gonna make a little Viennese table. Because I want something Italian, I think we should do cannolis and pastries. We'll do some Napoleon, because it's French.
Say it again.
Napoleon. Eclairs. And I think that we make a replica of my dad's cream puff cake.
Now we got to do a custom cake. He wants to do a cream puff cake. I think the heat got to him. I think he lost his mind.
You know, it's probably like, you know, like this. And then next to it, we could have the cream puff cake. We could have some mini pastries.
My dad's cream puff cake was the signature Carlos cake back in the day, and everybody raved about it.
Pure whipped cream, French pastry, icing, strawberries. It's forget about it.
It takes so many different components and several days to make, but if I really want to impress Danielle, I gotta bring my best. And the cream puff cake is Carlos Bakery's best. And to help me do the final assembly, I'm gonna bring in my Uncle Frankie, who used to do it all the time back in Hoboken.
You saved me a few extra pastries because cake is fine, but that's really my thing.
There'll be plenty to eat. Don't worry about it.
For this Daniel Boulud cake, I'm thinking of doing a stack of pots, using chocolate cake and painted with edible color on a French flag board. And then 3 tiers of spinning plates, put some small foods inspired by Danielle's menu. And we're gonna have a caricature of Danielle standing on top, like if he's plating the dishes. And if that's not enough, we're going all out with the best of Carlos Bakery pastries. And of course, my dad's signature cream puff cake.
Cool. All right, let's go.
Make it good.
I want Danielle to be wowed when he sees this cake, from everything from the structure to the flavor.
There's pipes. They go 1, 2, and 3.
I'm gonna have Mauro build the structure to install the pipes so that we can spin the plates.
Vive la France, vive les Bastilles, allez, allez.
In the meantime, I'm gonna have Jess, Victoria, and Danny filling and getting the cakes ready that we're gonna turn into pots.
Why do you gotta be such a mess? They don't do this in Michelin star places, you know.
And Anna is working on the caricature of Danielle.
This is a tiny Daniel Boulud on a plate. He will be clutching a spoon because he is plating the meal that's on the plate with his shoes on the plate, which doesn't seem very sanitary to me, but it is adorable.
We gotta grease the pan so that the paper sticks.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna make the components for the cream puff cake with my kids before Uncle Frankie gets here. Sofia has a couple days off her summer internship, and Marco's done with school, so they can both see how their dad makes these fantastic pastries.
The cream puff cake, it's got layers of French pastry, Italian sponge, it's got the cream puffs and whipped cream, and it's really a delicious cake.
Doing a cream puff cake is doing like a dozen different pastries. I mean, you gotta do cream puffs, you gotta do Napoleons, you gotta do soup and glaze, you gotta do Italian sponge, you gotta do French pastry, you gotta make the San Marzano cream, you gotta do pâte choux. I mean, and it all goes into one cake.
The first thing we gotta make is cream puffs for the cream puff cake. We're gonna cook the water, salt, and the butter until it boils. Oh, what kind of butter do you use?
Making this cream puff cake is like the top level of our business. It is such an intricate cake, and it takes so much time and skill.
And we're gonna cook it and mix it, and gradually add eggs.
Do we not throw the eggs?
It also doesn't help that my brothers are working on the pastries as well. When they are together, they are complete goofballs.
Would you be mad if threw it in your face?
Yeah, would you be mad if I threw it at your face?
I would actually be pretty mad.
Okay, so why would you ask me the same question?
I don't know.
I'm trying to teach these kids, and they're goofing around, and I really want them to learn. You know, come on, guys. Pay attention.
Watching you two crack eggs makes my stomach turn. Guys, you one hand, dude. One hand. Grab the egg with one hand, give it a good shot, and then open it.
Okay, so
Using these 3 fingers. You didn't hit it hard enough. Now use your second hand. A couple shells never kill nobody. I started making this when I was a kid. 12, 13. My dad told me how to make this. I was a little more advanced than you two.
I mean, I just learned how to crack an egg with one hand. That's pretty advanced.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. Let's check that out. Ready? Wait, there you go.
Man, this fondant's like water.
I know. It's 100 degrees outside. Everything is sweaty and gross.
This is gonna be a problem. The 19 days in a row of 100 and more.
Ugh.
It's a heat wave in New Jersey, and it is disgusting. You put sugar in heat, and it's gonna start to melt. So the fondant is mostly sugar, and sometimes when it's too humid, it's a gooey mess. We need to keep moving the cakes in and out of the fridge, just so that they're solid enough and hard enough that we could work on them.
You ready? At the back.
In a heat wave, all bets are off.
Oh,
Nah.
so soft.
No bueno.
No. Humidity's the fondant's worst enemy. It creates condensation, it gets wet, it gets dries up, it doesn't stretch. It's the worst thing to have when you're working with fondant.
It's just something that you really have to take your time with. Slow everything down.
Oop, sorry.
Me and Mara will just work as a team to try to make it so that the fondant doesn't tear.
That's so much better.
Cool.
Yep. Thank you.
Just realized it's like humid in here. There are some real challenges with this cake in general, but one of them is sculpting the human face. It's gonna be a little bit of a caricature, so, you know, a little bit of a bobblehead feel. But essentially, you are deconstructing what the person looks like into simple shapes, and then bringing the actual features back out from those. It's also really, really humid this week. We are still working with chocolate here, so we have some challenges. I'm mildly concerned that Chef Boulud is too fancy to find this charming. But then also, he is French. They're rather known for what they consider comedy.
This is one of the most perfect cakes I've ever seen.
I'll try.
So now that all the fondant is done, we covered all the cakes, now we can go in and do all the fine details. So we could really make them look like pots. There's a little Danielle logo. They're celebrating their 30th anniversary. So I'm gonna apply that to the bottom tier, and then once they paint it, it'll look like, you know, it's kind of embossed onto the pot.
Don't forget the bloody L.
He's French, not British. All right.
You want to make it perfect?
Yes.
Now it's perfect.
Dumbass. So then you're gonna paint that one copper or silver?
I mean, see already, look. I just don't want to paint it and then we take it out and then it sweats. I'd rather take it out, dry it up, and then paint it. And then we know it's done the day before it's got to get delivered. Because if you paint it now, take it in and out, just us working on it might.
Now we gotta make the Italian sponge. Let's get set up here.
It's time to make the Italian sponge. So we gotta whip it until it's a beautiful meringue. It's a process I need the kids focused on so they can help.
So we start with the eggs on the bottom. So pour them in gently.
Not that.
Flour. So we're gonna whip this until it comes to the top. It's gonna be light and meringue and beautiful.
Oh my God.
It's okay. Use the tip of the knife, get it to the edges. To me, this was the stuff that I was born and bred on. This is what I did every day, week after week.
In this business, it is very common for the boys to take over the baking part and the girls to do the selling part. But I want my dad to recognize that I can do it as well.
Echo! What are you adding that song?
Dude, it echoes in here. Ah!
It echoes.
You still missed. You're still bad.
No.
Come on.
Can you guys stop? The choice better be obvious after this.
Hey, Sophia. Why are you so mad right now?
I'm mad because you guys keep goofing off.
Wait, Sophia.
This is my cake. It's literally for my internship.
I really wanted to be part of this cake because it is for my internship that I've worked so hard for. I don't want it to be thrown away because my brothers are being goofballs. This could be my future.
Where are you going now?
Not near you.
It's a little frustrating, but if I want to take over this business one day, I have to just focus in and just not let them bother me and just do what I have to do.
I'm trying to go for realistic food items, even though a lot of them are rather oversized to fit the scale of the cake. I made some lettuce leaves because I think they'll look nice underneath the lobster. There is a lobster. It's a bit oversized.
Lobsters are really interesting because they're pretty hard to make realistic. They have to be done in segments. And in this case, I wanted the lobster to be uncooked. So I also have the added challenge of trying to imitate those colors, which is much harder than just making a boring red lobster.
So far, I've made most of the food that goes on the actual board around the cake. I actually haven't made very much of the food that's going on the plates. So I'm scrambling a little bit now to get caught up with that.
Okay, let's take that off. Pull it out.
I got you.
You gotta look, yep, all the way down.
The Italian sponge is in the oven, and I got the pâte choux, or the batter, the cream puff mix ready. So now it's time for us to all get together and pipe out some cream puffs and eclairs. Once the cream puffs are baked, we'll fill it with our incredible whipped creamy custard. These things are a perfect balance of sweet, savory. Danielle's gonna love it.
Okay, watch what I do here. Squeeze and up. Squeeze and up. You want it to be pillowy so that it all kind of bakes a certain way.
My dad gives us all one-on-one attention, but I know Buddy has gotten more because he's been here more than me. And being able to have this one-on-one time, it shows him that I could do the baking side too, and it's in my blood.
Hey, let's see who can fill a sheet faster, you or Marco.
You're on.
How many down?
6 by
6 by 8.
Okay.
Do you want to line it up so we have them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do your lines first.
There's a battle of the century right here.
If I lose, I'll move out of the house. All right, ready?
Get set, go. Now, Marco, make him nicer. You're holding it down too much, Marco.
Oh my
Go,
God.
Fee.
Oh, she might got you.
Yeah, okay. It's not fair. I'm sorry, Sophia. Maybe next time, you know, we're all not
You
champions.
ain't got 8. You got 7 across.
Does have 8, but they do look like absolute
Yeah.
dog.
You can't even compare to the ones that Sophia did.
I bet it on you, but hers look 100 times better.
That's right.
I smoked her.
These are cannot even bake. Scrape this into the bag. Get a scraper.
My family is full of strong, independent women, starting with my mom, to my sisters, to my wife, to my daughter, Sofia. Her brothers are goofing off, and she's really trying to take this seriously.
2 minutes more fast.
Good. This Italian sponge is so delicious. It's light, it's airy, it's fluffy.
It doesn't even have any cream or any liquor in it yet.
Thank you.
This is the Italian sponge? I would think you'd own a bakery or something. This is so good.
Look how much I can squeeze it. It comes right back.
It's like a pillow.
Like a spongy pillow. Mm-hmm. We've got to make French pastry next.
Okay.
I would try it, but I'm too lazy to get up.
Slip and slide. Oh, that was the best one by far.
What are you guys doing? Why is your sister cleaning and you guys are just hanging around?
She's been cleaning that same bowl for 25 minutes.
Because you dirt bombs dirtied it.
Sophia, you might want to try it. Come on.
I don't want to try it. I'm going to fall on my ass.
What's going on? Why isn't this clean yet? Again, I walk in and Sophia's doing what I said. She's cleaning up and the boys are fooling around. I feel like a broken record with them. You need water on that rag.
It's wet.
And it needs to be saturated.
I know. I'm just gonna take up the big stuff first and then wash it down.
I know.
I saw it all day today. You're trying to tell him.
I know, you're supposed to get a bowl with hot water.
But why do we have to curse?
Because you don't listen. Now I'm getting mad. Like, I say it once, I say it twice. When my dad used to say something, he used to say, yes, sir. That's how you say, yes, sir. And jump like this.
Okay.
But that's why I'm good, because I listen to my dad.
It is about time that my dad saw that his two sons were goofing off. I'm just gonna sit back and see how this plays out.
Am I wrong, Uncle Danny?
You guys don't listen.
Junior's not sure if he wants to go to college or come to the bakery. He's gotta want it. He's gotta do it. Put the bowl here, get the rag, right? Go like this. I'm gonna go check on the pastries. When I come back, I expect this whole bench to look like this side. Okay, I don't wanna see any on the sides. Clean the bench.
Hello?
Hey.
What are you doing?
Just going over some stuff. How about you?
It is hot out there.
Oh my God, I know. I'm actually really worried about the Daniel Boulud cake. It's so humid, everything's gonna melt.
What's your plan? A little bit
Hurry
of ice?
up and pray.
A little bit of dry ice?
I don't think dry ice is gonna do it. It's like 100% humidity outside. It's like torturous.
What about the cream puff cake? How about that?
I got Uncle Frankie coming in. I mean, that's gonna last, yeah.
Like the good old days.
We made a lot of cakes together, me and him. A lot of good memories down that basement in Hoboken, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Frankie actually taught me how to fill pastries as a young kid. You know, he would do all the pastry orders on the weekends and I would help out and stuff like that. I just thought that he would get a kick out of coming in and helping us with something old school like this. Well, listen, I'm just so proud of Sofia. She's doing a good job. She's really coming into her own.
She is. I'm very proud of her. She's a strong woman, like her mama.
But boys are messing around. Buddy's trying to decide, is he gonna stay here? Is he gonna go to college? When he's here, he's gotta know that it's not playtime. If he's gonna be here, he ain't gonna goof off.
I understand, but he's still a kid. Why don't you just go have a nice conversation with him and take it from there?
This custom cake for Daniel Boulud is coming along, but it's got a lot of tiers and a lot of details, so we gotta really keep moving to keep this thing on schedule. But right now, I got a little time to take care of some family business.
Hello. I'm sorry for not wiping the bench the right way and doing it not your way. I'm sorry for not listening and goofing off yesterday.
Buddy, it's not about wiping the bench, okay? You don't lead by example, you don't do certain things, you're never gonna be able to run this place. Me and my kids have a great relationship. We could always talk through things. We're family. Junior knows that if he wants to get into this business, he's got my support, and I'll be his biggest champion, but he's got to really want it. I know a lot. Just listen to me. Trust me. I want to teach you. I want to build an empire with you, your brother, your sister. And look, we have fun and we joke, but then there's time when it's got to be real. I only want the best for you. You don't have to be here. This doesn't have to be your future. You can take the lessons I'm teaching you here and use them anywhere. You have a lot of the instincts, but you gotta listen to what the I say.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I love you.
I love you too.
Looks like a fan.
Looks like a fan to me. Want to put it on the bench.
All right.
We put the fans on the cakes to dry them.
Plug it in.
Plug it in.
With the humidity and they come out of the refrigerator, they sweat. Putting the fan on, it's gonna dry the fondant so then I can apply the paint.
So right now I'm painting the pots. This one's copper. I think it looks the coolest out of all of them. There's like edible paint dust you put in there, and then you mix it with Everclear, and it makes like a liquid paint, and you brush it on. I probably shouldn't have been antagonizing Sofia on her internship and messing with her. I've been doing the internship here all summer, and I've been like taking lead, I guess. But like, this is her cake, her time to shine. So I'm gonna step off, let her take care of it, and not annoy her anymore.
Come on, let's go make French pastry. Oh my God. Flour. Yeah, just put it out, put it in.
That's 33. We need 16.
Think square. French pastry, you think square.
So we got the cream puffs made, we got the Italian sponge made. Now it's time to make the layer of French pastry.
Now we're gonna put the butter in.
I think Danielle's really gonna appreciate the complexity of the layering and the flavors that go into this cake.
Hit it.
Now that my brothers have finally gotten serious and stopped messing with me, I could finally focus and work on this French pastry and make sure it is perfect for Danielle.
Nice and flat. 2. It looks good. Good turn. That's it. Good. When we deliver this cake to Danielle, you can tell them I folded this French pastry myself.
I will.
So now you got a perfect block of dough. So this is like a labor of love.
All right.
So we finished the cream puffs, the Italian sponge, and the puff pastry. The last thing I gotta do is make the San Marzano cream.
I think it needs a little bit more of the liquor.
The cream puff cake tastes better the next day because all the flavors soak in. Everything marries together so that every bite is that perfect.
Tastes good.
Oh, look who decided to visit. Look who's here. Uncle Frankie's here.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
How you doing, Uncle Frank? How are you? Good to see you.
Not bad, not
Welcome,
bad.
welcome.
Hello, Marco.
Hey.
How are
To put this cake together, I'm calling in the big guns. My Uncle Frankie, he's an OG at the bakery.
I brought you in today, Uncle Frankie, because I'm trying to explain to these kids the cream puff cake.
Okay.
To be able to have him there and then have my kids there and share those memories, it just brings me back to, you know, being on Adam Street at the old bakery.
It was an Italian man that used to come to the bakery every single Sunday. He had a big family. He used to buy a lot of cake. He asked your father if he could do a cake that he had seen in Italy. A French pastry with little cream puffs on top. Your father improvised. He took the French pastry, he started blending the cream with the San Marzano, with the pure whip and the custard cream. The man liked it, and the cake spread like wildfire. Every party at Park Casino had to have a cream puff cake.
Okay, but you couldn't buy this in the U.S.
No. Every time your father knew somebody that was going to Italy, he used to tell him, this is a bottle that only sells in Italy. If you could bring it, I can make a cake for you. 1986, I went to Italy and I bought 12 of these. Came back to the United States, and I don't know how I passed 12 bottles of these through customs.
Anyway, listen, let's get Uncle Frankie a shirt and an apron, right? And then he's gonna show you this old world cake. See if he still's got it.
So the cream puff cake starts with a layer of French pastry.
Okay.
Then the cream puff cake cream.
Hit the edge.
Yeah, look.
Flat.
Then Italian sponge. Soaked in the San Marzano liquor. We do like a simple syrup.
This is your favorite. You used to call him the Exxon Valdez. You used to cha-chong, cha-chong, cha-chong.
Danielle's desserts are very complex and intricate. Our cream puff cake is kind of on the same level. I just hope he loves this cream puff cake.
You know how many cakes I would have made with all this liquor?
All right. The French, they love it. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming.
Then more French pastry.
You gonna put another sponge in another one?
Yeah.
Then cream.
No wonder you made all this cream.
Then another layer of Italian sponge.
I got it on top. I'll do it up. I'll do it up here.
Soaked with the Samarzano syrup.
You like this better than the brush, or you want the brush?
The brush is better. Michelangelo didn't have the bottle.
Yeah, the brush.
He painted with the brush.
Then cream. Then French pastry. Then a sugary icing on top.
I think that's enough.
Whipped cream on the side. And then cream puffs all over it. Strawberries, kiwis, chocolate shaves. And bada bing. That's the cream puff cake.
All right, we're gonna
All right.
put this cake away. Uncle Frankie, I love you.
Adios.
It's a hard cake to make. A lot of layers, a lot of depth. It's a very complex cake where Danielle's menu and what he makes is complex. So knowing what they do, I think that they'll enjoy something like this.
Okay, let's clean this bench off. Let's get the whipped cream away, get everything away. It's time to attack. We got one more cake to attack. Let's get the cakes. Bring me the cakes, bring me the food, bring me the time, da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's put that up on a turntable. I'm gonna trim a little bit off the bottom first.
As I'm stacking the cake, I can see that some of the fondant is kind of bulging out. The summertime and the humidity, it would want to push out.
Let me fix it.
When they cut the fondant for the pots, they cut it too close to the bottom. And because it's so humid, it's starting to sag and create a bulge. So I went in with an X-Acto knife and just trimmed out a little piece so that the fondant would have room to sit on top of the next tier.
Listen, I want this cake to be perfect. Now, this is for Danielle. Like, I don't want it to look sloppy. It's very important to me that this cake looks good. We are fighting through the worst time of the summer. The humidity is out of control. Now we gotta make the sauce. Now we gotta make the stuff.
I've done a lot of different types of vegetables and things for this.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Some scallions. I made a shallot just because they're beautiful and very common in French food.
I almost feel like this could almost wrap.
Ah, I like that.
Okay, so now I just got a pipe over here.
So I'm gonna use a little buttercream to make it like this sauce, you know, boiling over on the pots. It's really gonna tie everything together.
And this is gonna look great as a focal point, and a cream puff cake next to it, all the pastries around it. It's gonna be a really cool thing. I think they're gonna love it. So tomorrow morning, first thing, we're gonna fill everything up. We're gonna cut the Napoleons. We're gonna finish touches on this cake, and we're gonna get it there. It's kind of it, all right?
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, good job, team. This is an American Napoleon. So the custard cream has got a little whipped cream in it, so it's lighter.
We made the Italian Napoleon, we made the classic French Napoleon. Oh, we're in America, I gotta make the American Napoleon too.
This is like a whole nother world of layers of you know, French pastry. It's like perfect.
An American Napoleon is the same puff pastry, the same cream as the French, but on top, instead of just getting sugar, it gets a sugary icing. It's like a white icing with chocolate stripes through it. I don't want to say no, but the American's my favorite.
On top, it's got the white icing, which is kind of like the classic American design. I come this way with the knife, so you get that nice marbling.
Dad, do they have like real food at this place that I like or no?
It's a Michelin star restaurant.
Yeah, but you know I don't eat like do they have food I'll eat?
All the cakes are done. Now we just gotta fill these pastries and hope they don't melt in 100-degree heat outside.
Buddy, put those in the refrigerator, let them cool off. It's important to fill everything fresh.
The thing with pastries is that you have to fill them the morning of. You fill up a canola and you use it the next day, it gets soggy. The moisture goes into the shell and you don't want to eat a floppy mess.
Oui, le foncé.
That's good. Danny, it tastes exactly how we made them. That's a lot of compound. You put half the jar.
Grace, don't be cheap with the pistachio. This is for Danielle.
Who the hell is Danielle?
She's one of the most famous chefs in the world.
This one is perfect.
Oh.
Put them over here, we'll close the drawers, and we start it on the box.
Oh, those are beautiful.
All right, Let's load up the cake and the pastries and let's go.
All right, load out.
Good.
Let's go.
Follow the train. Let's go.
Now it's the moment of truth. It's me and my cakes against 100-degree humidity. There's nothing you could do about making cakes on a humid day in New York or New Jersey during the summer.
I can't believe this thing's already sweating.
They sweat, they melt. It is what it is. You gotta try to get it where it's gotta go as quick as possible, put it in an air-conditioned room and just lock the door.
Here, you got it?
I got the cake.
Mark, you gotta look on your side. Go down. Go out, guys. Go out. Get down. No, get it down. No, turn your hand, buddy. Buddy.
I got it.
Every second that this cake is exposed to more of this weather and humidity, this thing can melt and look like crap.
England, you brought it.
Close the doors.
You were dropping it. You were dropping it.
I can only...
No, just leave it here.
Let's do this. Woo!
Don't be hopping over puddles.
Oh, well, you walk through it and step in a puddle.
Junior and I arrive at restaurant Danielle, and Sofia's already inside working her internship. Now we're just waiting for Marco and Uncle Danny to drive up with the cake so we could get it inside because we don't want it to melt.
What'd you eat for lunch?
Nothing, I'm not hungry. Too much Chinese food yesterday me up.
Yeah, right?
It's hot as hell out here. I'm sweating just waiting for these guys. They gotta get here quick.
Want a hot dog?
Over there?
In the city?
Yeah, but they're gonna get food, you know?
Who?
The place we're going has got food.
Yeah, but we can't eat that food.
Why?
Because they're not cooking for us.
Who the they cooking for?
Their restaurant's open tonight.
Tonight, not today.
Yeah, it's open though. It opens.
It opens up? I guess we ain't gonna eat then.
That's right. You want me to call for some hot dogs?
I don't want hot dogs.
You want one?
I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing.
Okay.
Full.
Get out of the way. Okay, let's roll.
When we get there, now we just gotta move fast. If we don't get this cake inside, it can melt all over New York City streets.
My dad and brothers are almost here with everything, but I want to pull Daniel aside and give him some pastries that I made just so that he knows how grateful I am for this amazing opportunity.
This is some pastries just for you from the bakery. These are the cannolis.
1, 2, 3.
Watch the bumps here.
It's so humid and sticky.
Watch the bumps. Uh-oh. He's not supposed to be leaning that much, right?
I'll fix it when we get in there.
So we're gonna make some trays also there, no?
No, yeah,
That's different.
That's different. This is just for you. I wanted to give you a
Oh,
little
my God.
something.
Amazing.
Yes.
Jackie?
If you want to put that in the fridge, please.
Yeah.
Are we going downstairs?
No.
No way.
No.
No.
Look, here, you go to one side, I'll go on the other side.
But there are homemade pastries that
I
we
can tell.
that
They're
we
beautiful.
made. I did help with those. So.
Oh, you did?
I did, yes.
It's so important that Danielle knows that I helped with this cake, with these pastries, because I want everyone to know that I could do this too.
Oh, you want home?
Yes, when I'm not here, I'm there for
I want
the
to go.
other days.
I want to go to your place. One day you'll take me there.
Of course, you're always welcome.
Would you be able to do that?
Yes, certainly.
That'd be fantastic.
Yes, of course.
Keep your end down. Keep your end down. So easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy. Okay, okay. Let's just get it ready. Wait, let me fix one thing. There you go. Okay.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing, my friend? How are you?
How do you do? Thank you so much.
Such a pleasure. This is my son, Buddy.
Hello, buddy.
My son, Marco.
Marco. Oh my God! Look at that.
So
mise en place.
That's it. And then we got you on top holding the
me.
spoon.
Oh. You made the whole lobster.
Of course.
With a French flag. Oh, this is amazing. Let me go behind, so you're gonna tell me if it really looked like me.
Listen, I love it.
Danielle was blown away. I'm so happy that he likes everything. But now comes time for the big test. He's bringing out his whole restaurant staff to try me and my family's pastries. So fingers crossed that they like them.
Come on in, guys. Come closer. That's it, yeah. Wow. And I just want to say it's such an honor to be here with Chef Danielle and all you guys, because I know how hard you guys work to make this happen every single night. So I have the utmost respect and admiration for you guys. This is just a little token of our appreciation for you guys and what you do from Danielle.
Thankful to you, everyone that have been through these kitchens and worked with us for the last 30 years. Congratulations. Thank you, buddy.
Beautiful, very impressive. Yeah. I love that Chef Danielle is spinning on the plate.
Did you like this cake?
I love this.
This is good.
This was very good. This was very good.
You like ketchup? I like mustard.
But we both like wieners in the city.
Yes.
It's very classic. I love it. It's super creamy. It's delicious. Just to have Buddy here and actually bring his desserts here, it's just a great day.
So, I think it was a success.
I think it was.
I'm so proud of you, and I love you.
I'm so proud of my daughter, Sofia. She turned into such a beautiful young woman. And she's strong, she's independent, and if she wants to take over this business someday, I would love to see her run this, because she definitely has what it takes.
No, you gotta know of you.
I know that it's a family affair at Carlos, and Buddy involved all the family. It's amazing, and who knows what the children will do. I'm sure they're gonna continue to maintain the legacy and carry the brand globally, not only in America. Should have given a round of applause for Buddy and the family.
The whole family here.